We all know the names of Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Bill Gates as the richest men in the world. But have you ever wondered who the richest woman in the world is? You might be surprised to find out that it's not Oprah or Rihanna, and not even Jeff Bezos' ex-wife Mackenzie Scott, who's barely able to make it to the top 5. In fact, the richest woman in the world might just blow your mind. Stick around, because today we're going to reveal the incredible stories of the richest women in the world, and you won't believe who is at the top. But before that, welcome to Deluxe Diaries. Get ready to explore the world of luxury, from the latest high-end products to the most exclusive destinations. Join us as we uncover the best of the best and live life to the fullest. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and join our journey. Let's now indulge in the extraordinary and live in luxury. Number 7. Susanne Klatten. Meet Susanne Klatten, the German billionaire who inherited most of her $23.7 billion fortune. As the owner of almost 20% of BMW, Susanne has played a key role in the success of the luxury vehicle manufacturer. But she's more than just a passive owner. Using her MBA degree and economic expertise, Susanne transformed Atlanta AG into a thriving pharmaceutical giant. Unlike other billionaires, she's not interested in flaunting her wealth with flashy cars or yachts. Instead, Susanne focuses on improving her management skills and investing in real estate. For her, being a billionaire isn't just about the money. It's about the responsibility of creating jobs and making a positive impact in Germany. So forget about the negative stereotypes of billionaires, because Susanne and her brother are a refreshing example of what it means to be good billionaires. Number 6. Miriam Adelson. Miriam Adelson, a Palestinian immigrant turned billionaire who's made a name for herself in the world of business and politics. With a net worth of $25.4 billion, Miriam's life story is one of sheer determination and success. She met her husband, Sheldon Adelson, in the US, and together, they turned a building into the iconic Venetian-styled Las Vegas Sands Casino, a $48 billion empire. After Sheldon's death, half of this insane fortune became hers, and she's used it to pursue her passions, including donating millions to right-wing politicians and organizations in support of Israel's goals. But that's not all. Miriam's philanthropic efforts are just as impressive. She's been an active donor in clinical research against addiction and established Dr. Miriam and Sheldon G. Adelson Medical Research Foundation, which has awarded over $180 million in grants to date. Her legacy is one of hard work, innovation, and giving back. Number 5. Gina Rinehart. Have you heard of Gina Rinehart, the billionaire who inherited her father's mining empire and turned it into one of the most successful mining companies in the world? With a net worth of $28.6 billion, she's an iron ore mogul who's built her fortune by thinking outside the box. Her father stumbled upon a fortune by accident when he spotted red color leaking from a nearby gorge while flying his plane. The color turned out to be iron ores with higher iron concentrations than those found in the US. After some political lobbying and a few contracts later, Hancock Prospecting was making millions and billions in royalties. When Gina's father passed away, she has to rebuild everything from scratch, and today, Hancock Prospecting is worth billions. Despite her success, Gina shies away from the public spotlight and prefers to voice her opinions through writing. In fact, she was even banned from visiting Russia for speaking out about the war in Ukraine. Talk about a strong and independent woman who knows how to hold her ground. Number 4. Mackenzie Scott. Now let's talk about the woman who is changing the game of billionaire philanthropy. You might know her as the ex-wife of Jeff Bezos, the second richest man in the world. She received a fortune worth $31.5 billion after their divorce, but instead of using it to flaunt her wealth, she decided to give it all away to those who truly deserve it. And she's not planning on stopping anytime soon. Mackenzie Scott is arguably the most generous billionaire in recent times, donating over $6 billion just in 2020 and more than $12 billion in 3 years. What's more impressive is how she's going about it. She donates to schools, helping underprivileged minorities, and keeps her donations hidden. Unlike most billionaires who make a big deal out of their philanthropy, Mackenzie Scott believes that people struggling against inequities should take center stage in stories about change. She's a true model who's come a long way from being broke, and we can all learn a thing or two from her. Number 3. Jacqueline Mars. When you hear the word Mars, do you think the planet or chocolate? Well, if you said chocolate, you're both right and probably craving some right now. That's because Miss Jacqueline Mars, the billionaire we're talking about today, is the owner of the Mars confectionery brand. Her grandfather started the brand, and she inherited her fortune from its sugary blockbusters. With a net worth of $43.4 billion, Jacqueline Mars is a real sugar mama, owning the Virginia-based company that makes your favorite candies like M&M's, Snickers, and Milky Way. In fact, the Mars brand had a whopping revenue of $40 billion in 2021, making it the largest candy maker in the world. Chances are, every candy you love comes from Jacqueline Mars's brands. But her scandals aren't as sweet as her candies. In 2013, she was involved in a car accident that resulted in the death of one person and the miscarriage of a pregnant woman. Jacqueline pleaded guilty to the misdemeanor, but surprisingly, no drugs were found in her system. As for her spending, she's a private person. But we do know that she's a big supporter of going green and regularly donates to the League of Conservation Voters. Stick around because we're going to reveal more about this mysterious candy queen. Number 2. Alice Walton. Alice Walton, the billionaire owner of Walmart, whose last name gives away her family's success. With a net worth of $56.6 billion, she's not one to follow the traditional path of growing her wealth. Instead, Alice prefers to indulge in her passions and channel her energy into art. She's known for her incredible art collection and has spent millions on pieces that speak to her. But that's not all. Alice is a philanthropist at heart and has donated millions of dollars to fund community projects. And when she's not busy with her art or philanthropic ventures, she likes to spend time at her ranch breeding prize-winning horses. According to her, it all comes down to the 3 B's: bones, brains, and balance. Her love for art and horses shows that her success is not just about wealth, but also about living life to the fullest. Number 1. Françoise Bettencourt Meyers. Meet Françoise Bettencourt Meyers, the richest woman in the world with a net worth of $65.4 billion. She's the chairman of the family's holding company that owns 33% of L'Oreal, making her the sole heir of her family's massive fortune. Aside from her business ventures, she's also a lover of Greek mythology, an author, and a philanthropist. In 1987, she founded the Bettencourt Schuler Foundation that's dedicated to supporting science research, humanitarian causes, and the arts. She's rarely seen in public and keeps her personal spending a mystery. However, her family's reputation for lavish spending came to light during a 2007 trial. Françoise had to defend her mother, Lillian Bettencourt, from being taken advantage of by people who were after their inheritance. The case was settled out of court, and the details are still a mystery. Thanks for watching! We hope you enjoyed learning about the richest women in the world. Now here's a question for you. If you could have one thing that money can't buy, what would it be? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching Deluxe Diaries. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more luxury content. Live life in the fast lane and always go for deluxe. Also, if you want to explore the most expensive thing in the world in 2023, we recommend you to watch this video. See you in the next video!